Jellyfish stings can be a painful and frightening experience, especially if you're not sure what to expect. Jellyfish are fascinating marine creatures that have been around for millions of years. They range in size from tiny, nearly invisible species to larger, more prominent varieties like the infamous box jellyfish. Despite their beauty, they are characterized by their stinging cells called nematocysts. These specialized cells are the key players in a jellyfish sting, and they are found in abundance on the jellyfish's tentacles and in some species on the bell or body as well. Each nematocyst is like a tiny harpoon loaded with venom, waiting to be triggered. So, what happens when a jellyfish stings you? When a jellyfish encounters potential prey or perceives a threat, such as a human swimmer brushing against its tentacles, the nematocysts spring into action. The contact causes these microscopic structures to fire, releasing their venom into the skin of the unfortunate victim. This process happens incredibly quickly, often before the person even realizes they've come into contact with a jellyfish. The venom injected by the nematocysts is a complex mixture of proteins and other bioactive compounds. Its primary purpose is to paralyze small prey, but when it comes into contact with human skin, it can cause a range of unpleasant symptoms. The severity of these symptoms can vary greatly depending on several factors, including the species of jellyfish, the amount of skin exposed to the tentacles, and the individual's sensitivity to the venom. Symptoms of a jellyfish sting. The immediate sensation of a jellyfish sting is often described as a sharp, burning pain. This initial sting can feel like being struck by a hot wire or doused with scalding water. The pain typically intensifies over the next few minutes and can spread to the surrounding area. Some people liken the sensation to being stung by hundreds of bees simultaneously. Following the initial pain, the affected area usually becomes red and swollen. Raised welts or lines may appear on the skin, tracing the pattern of the jellyfish tentacles that made contact. These marks can range from faint red lines to more pronounced, raised welts that can persist for several hours or even days. In addition to the localized symptoms, some people may experience systemic reactions to jellyfish stings. These can include nausea, headache, muscle pain, and in severe cases, difficulty breathing or chest pain. It's important to note that while these systemic symptoms are less common, they can be signs of a more serious reaction that requires immediate medical attention. The duration and intensity of jellyfish sting symptoms can vary widely. For many people, the worst of the pain subsides within an hour or two, although some discomfort and skin irritation may persist for several days. In cases of stings from more venomous species, such as the box jellyfish, symptoms can be much more severe and long-lasting. Treatment for jellyfish stings. When it comes to treating jellyfish stings, there's a lot of conflicting information out there, including many popular myths and home remedies that may do more harm than good. The first correct step in treating a jellyfish sting is to rinse the affected area. Contrary to popular belief, fresh water should not be used for this purpose. Fresh water can cause any remaining nematocysts to fire, potentially worsening the sting. Instead, seawater should be used to rinse the area thoroughly. If available, a solution of vinegar and seawater can be even more effective, as the acidity of the vinegar can help neutralize the venom and prevent additional nematocysts from firing. After rinsing, you should carefully remove any remaining tentacles from the skin. This should be done with caution, as even detached tentacles can continue to sting. Using tweezers or the edge of a credit card, gently pluck off any visible tentacles. Avoid using your fingers, as this can transfer the venom to other areas. Once the tentacles are removed, the next step is applying heat to the affected area, which can help alleviate pain. This can be done by immersing the stung area in hot water, as hot as can be tolerated without burning, for about 20 minutes. If hot water immersion isn't possible, hot compresses can be used instead. The heat helps to break down the venom proteins, reducing their effectiveness and easing discomfort. For pain relief, over-the-counter pain medications, such as ibuprofen or acetaminophen, can be helpful. Applying a hydrocortisone cream to the affected area can also help reduce inflammation and itching. In some cases, an oral antihistamine might be recommended to help manage allergic reactions. Before we continue, if you have been finding the video helpful so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. When should you see a doctor? While most jellyfish stings can be treated at home, there are situations where medical attention is necessary. If a person experiences severe pain that doesn't subside after home treatment, or if they develop systemic symptoms such as difficulty breathing, chest pain, or severe nausea and vomiting, they should seek immediate medical care. These symptoms could indicate a severe allergic reaction or envenomation from a more dangerous species of jellyfish. Additionally, stings that cover a large portion of the body, stings to sensitive areas such as the eyes or mouth, or stings in individuals with compromised immune systems should be evaluated by a healthcare professional. In regions where dangerous jellyfish species are known to inhabit the waters, such as the box jellyfish in parts of Australia, it's often recommended to seek medical attention for any jellyfish sting, no matter how minor it may seem. In a medical setting, treatment for jellyfish stings may include more potent pain relief medications, antihistamines, or in severe cases, antivenom. For box jellyfish stings, which can be life-threatening, a specific antivenom exists and can be life-saving if administered promptly. Common myths about jellyfish stings. There are several popular home remedies and myths surrounding jellyfish sting treatment that are worth addressing. One common myth is that urinating on a jellyfish sting can help alleviate the pain. This is not only ineffective, but can actually make the sting worse by causing more nematocysts to fire. Similarly, applying fresh water, alcohol, or rubbing the area are all likely to exacerbate the sting rather than provide relief. Another myth is that meat tenderizer can help neutralize jellyfish venom. While this remedy has been circulating for years, there's little scientific evidence to support its effectiveness. The same goes for applying baking soda paste, which is unlikely to provide significant relief. One home remedy that may have some merit is applying a paste made from seawater and sand to the affected area. The abrasive nature of the sand can help remove any remaining nematocysts, while the seawater won't trigger further stinging. However, this should be done gently to avoid further irritating the skin. Prevention of jellyfish stings. Prevention is always better than cure when it comes to jellyfish stings. When swimming in areas known to have jellyfish, wearing a wetsuit or other protective clothing can provide a barrier against stings. Some beaches also post warnings when jellyfish are particularly abundant. It's also worth noting that jellyfish aren't always visible in the water. Their translucent bodies can be difficult to spot, especially in choppy seas. Sometimes, jellyfish tentacles can break off and float independently in the water, still capable of stinging. Jellyfish also tend to be more prevalent in deeper waters, so staying in shallow areas can help minimize your risk of encountering them. Even if a jellyfish appears to be dead or washed up on the shore, avoid touching it. The nematocysts on can still sting even after the jellyfish has died. Some products claim to deter jellyfish stings by creating a protective barrier on the skin. While the effectiveness of these products varies, they can offer additional protection when combined with other preventive measures. Now, we want to hear from you. Have you ever been stung by a jellyfish? How did you treat it, and what was your experience like? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.